Yeah, check. Looks like everything's going right. All right, let's put some headphones on. Get to some mixing. This is a live recording of a jazz show last night. I ran out of space on my hard drive, believe it or not, and so I cut off the end of it. But I think there's like an hour or something of this, so pretty good. I'm gonna look at one of these songs. Some of them there was singing and some of them there wasn't. And what I'm noticing here, and I'm not sure if this is true or not, but it looks like on the Allen and Heath boards, if I mute a channel, it mutes the send of the recording. Actually, we should find out about that. Let me see if I can find manual U6 reference guide. Okay, so where to look. This could take a bit. Okay, well, let's go through this together. USB. Actually, so what I'm looking for is kind of like a block diagram. In fact, let's just look at the block diagram. I think there is one here. Basics, processing. There's USB options. I don't think that's multi-track recording and playback. Let's check that real quick. It's Q drive. That's not what I want to do, right? I want to do the connecting computer one. Let's look at that real quick. Routing, okay. It's not really telling me what I need to know. Let's just go to block diagram because that's really going to tell us. What I want to look for is where's the zoom? What happened to zoom on these things? All right. So for each channel, where does it send to the USB source? What? Global direct out. So it can follow mute or not. Okay, I want to change that. I have a feeling that I'm using the direct out, but I'm doing a pre-fader. I know I'm pre-fader for the USB send. Where's the USB send? Aux effects, Mixmaster, send. This actually isn't telling me where the USB speed. See, this is where I want this is where I want it to go, not after the mute. Well, let me look at the global direct out. Actually, you know what? Let's maybe this will I'll be able to tell from here. Let's look. SQ Mixpad. This may not let me change this, but at least, okay, let's look at the IOs real quick. So USB, does this mean the input to the USB? What does outputs mean? Okay. So the inputs, local is going to USB 1, whatever. This doesn't tell me where this is happening. And I'm not sure you could do this in setup. Config, no. Config. Suppose, you know, man, as much as people talk crap about the Behringers and stuff, all this kind of thing that I need to do right here can be set up in the in the Behringer. I know some of the stuff you can and some of the stuff you can't. Like if I want to go okay, so here's the direct out. Direct out source post preamp. And I think this is where I have everything. It's post preamp. So why would mute the USB? Doesn't look like it on the block diagram. Let me type this in Discord real quick. I know it's supposed to be mixing here, but this seeing these mutes is kind of disturbing me. Let me look for where that global direct out is. Global. Global direct out. Now, unfortunately, the software doesn't always mirror this, but it looks like it's right. Follow mute. Oh, okay. Never mind. So that's what it is. I got to turn off all the follow mutes. Okay. James, I'm just going to email myself. And can I do that to all channels at once, or do I have to do that per channel? I don't know. It says global, but okay, so that solves that problem. Okay, so that take care of that. See what else we got. Okay, so let's take a look at these. So there's one song where he has like a track playing, but there's other ones where there's singers, and I think we'd probably rather have one of the ones with the singer. Let me see. I want to get one that has both trumpets and all the singers and everything. And that's probably a little loud. Hold on, let me fix this up. I'm trying to figure out what's in everything. Let me make some folders here. Drums. I think this is going to be kick. There. 1, 2, 3. Hi-hat. Ride. 1. Think. Look at how quiet that is. That should not be like that. We'll check that out in a second. Okay, so let me turn the strums down. We'll just take these one at a time. Yeah, that is definitely a kick. That's definitely a snare. And this guy did hit his toms, man. Yep, yeah, that's definitely a tom. That's definitely a tom. Definitely a tom. That's the hat. Looks like, I don't know if this is a ride here or a tom. Yeah, you never know what's going to happen, man. Oh. I don't know. Is that a mic malfunction? Is that is that it's flopping around. Oh, it's such a bummer. I think I might be hitting the symbol. Bummer. Okay, well, I'm not using that. Okay, let's look at these crashes. These are so quiet. This something seems amiss here. You know, this is like, it's why confidence recording. I really need to use my headphones more while I'm there. All right, let's see if we can. Well, that's good. That's great. Okay. All right. Well, that's right. It's a bummer I'm on that ride, but I got to turn these crashes up. Like this plus 36 decibels. That's definitely not right. I got to check my pads. I can actually do that here. It's in my bag in my car right now. Check pads on mics in bag. Okay. So we know what those are. Those are drums. This should be the bass. Yep, that is the bass. Back under here. This should be guitar. This should be... I don't know what this should be. Oh. That is that add-on track. This should be keyboards then. This should be trumpet. This should be sax. Yep. This should be one of the vocals. I think.
You make my soul a burning fire.
Okay, so this one I would like, except for I don't know if there's any trumpet in this song. Oh.
But it also speaks to the beauty of music.
Okay, here this one has trumpet and sax, I think.
Being together, loving you forever is all I need. Let me be.
Okay. So this may be the song that I want to... Hard to tell. It's real blobby because, you know, there's a lot of stuff leaking in. I think this is probably the song I want. Okay, so this is... Oh, what was the name? Her Rhea, I think. Female vocals. Sorry, vocals. But he wasn't singing. He was just talking. So maybe I don't even need this track. This is what? Fun. This percussion too. I was all out of mic preamps, so I was, oh, this is crowd. Some more here. And I'm just making these into folders so I can see them down here. I really don't need to do that. I can actually hide these tracks. Same with the keys. Make a horns track. I have to check something real quick. A second. There we go. Okay. And then we have the audience tracks, which isn't quite right, but it works out for this. And so I've been looking at a course for the kids to kind of do some really cool stuff in it. So that's gonna try and do it their way. So there was some kind of reverby thing. So like this mixing and mastering reference guide, and I think you're supposed to pay for it, so I don't think they want me showing it on air. But let me look. They had a little interesting thing about reverb. Has some cool stuff about balancing your stuff before you go, and that's not a bad idea. I actually could do that first. They had a real simple way of doing it. I would rather get to an RMS thing. In fact, let's do that real quick. Track here. So I'm gonna call this RMS level, and I don't know if there's a quick way to do this. So I'm gonna make this in a folder down here so I can see this. And this meter is gonna be stereo RMS. I'm not sure the difference between stereo and RMS and combined RMS. I'm going to be close enough either way. What I want to do though is on routing, I want to add a send or receive from all channels. Add receives from all tracks. Well, I want to make them all pre-fader, pre-effect. And I don't know if there's a way to do that. Let's see. See if I'm going to look in Google real quick, see if anybody's got an answer for this. I want to make it so I can switch. That'll be to type it in. Make multiple receives pre-fader. See again. Is there a way in Reaper to change all sends to pre-fader? Okay, there's a way to do it in preferences, apparently, but I don't want to do that. There's got to be an action. Options pre-fader track metering, but that's not going to do it for this. And oh, you know, it might be an SWS. Why am I not? Show active, show toggle. Yeah, let's look in repack. Why it has to do this every time, and then it's always going to error out on this one thing that I don't care about. I wish I could. I don't know how to get rid of that. Fader. Yeah, I don't see anything. Let me brave the Reaper users group. Ugh. I don't see Reaper's users group. There a way to set multiple selected tracks to pre-fader sends or receives? Okay, because I could do this here, but man, that's going to take forever. Like if I go here and first of all, I don't need it from the drums folder. I don't need it from the. I do need it from the bass folder, but I don't need it from track 12. I don't. Okay, same thing here. Let's see. Oh, that's the oh, that's what I call it, tracks. Yeah. Oops. Delete. Okay, don't send that to the master. That's for sure. Okay, it still says master there. Okay, so I don't need it on 14. Okay, so that's gone. Don't need it here. Horns. Don't need it on the horns folder. Don't need it on the vocals folder. Percussion folder. Need it on the audience folder. Okay. Now the other problem is, how do I set these all pre-fader? Yes, Justin too. Man, there's got to be a way. There's a way to do everything in Reaper. So, but I'm going to do pre-fader, pre-effects for all of these. This is a pain, though. I shouldn't have to do it this way. I know there's got to be a way to do this. See, before I touch any levels, I could actually do this on the master, you know. But this is a handy bus to have in case you're changing things. So I didn't change mic preamp gain at all during the show. And that's where I'm getting to. I'm getting pretty conservative with the mic preamp levels so that I don't have to change them. Okay. So it doesn't matter for the drums. I don't know why I actually did that because for these guys, I'm going to mute the drum folder, but I'm going to play all the drums. For these guys, I just want to get to a kind of a loud section. And
Turn around and make up. I just can see.
so for the drum stuff, I actually just want to oh, it won't work if it's muted. Okay, I'm just going to turn the bus down. Whoops. Okay, I didn't want to do that. All right. Let's just find some slamming parts. So this is pretty good for most of this. So I'm just going to make these like -6. Or something close. There. Seven's fine. Okay, let's see about these toms. These guys, I'm going to turn up. Okay, so roughly, -6. Hi-hat, let me find a good spot where the hi-hat's actually hitting. And this is going to be weird because the snare's probably still going to be louder than the hi-hat in this track. And yeah, I'm not going to use the ride. Crashes. And this is going to go crazy because some of these drums are going to make trouble, but I'm just going to look at this crash here. Good. Find a crash on the other crash. good. Now here we go. So here's the bass. And let's just confirm that, yeah, the folder doesn't change that. You find kind of a louder chunk. Jump up about 10 decibels. Or oh, did I accidentally split some of these tracks? Something weird's going on here. I didn't split these tracks, did I? I might have. Look like they're all split. Oh, I locked the items somehow. Okay. Sometimes funny things happen. Sorry. Find some guitar. Oh, that hurts. That's a it's like a vibrato effect or something. This kind of makes your head spin, huh? Yeah, that's crazy. That's in mono and it's still. When he played that, I said, "Hey, is that the Jackass thing?" Okay, that's pretty good for the guitar. Maybe a little bit lower. Okay. Trumpet. Saxophone. Vocals. Find a good chunk. Looks like this right here. Probably right where it is. Okay. And like I said, I think he only talks in here. It's not definitely not singing here. But look, see, that's that mute, man. Oh, scary. All right. So these guys don't need to solo them. I'm just going to look at their meters and check for about 6 decibels peaks. It's percussion here. So much stuff bleeding in, sadly. Yeah, I'm really gonna have to think about that. Do I want to try and gate this or not sure? Right. Yeah, this one's kind of like this overhead thing. It's kind of hard to tell what's going on, but give it 6 dB. Don't know that that's a good idea. That be. All right. Now these guys, the crowd mic. Let's see how that is. It's already pretty loud now. Some of that is that there's way more bass in there than I'm gonna need, but that's just fine. Should be about the same. Okay, so I can definitely use a whole bunch of high pass filters in this stuff, right? Still a lot of panning to be done. Okay, before I do any of that though, I want to take a look at this thing and see about this reverb they're talking about. I don't know. I watched really good video, and I probably didn't need to buy any of this crap, but I spent $40 because I felt I got so much out of the video. I'll just buy what they had, and it's actually a pretty cool thing. It's just not really that helpful if you already know kind of what you're doing. Okay. So we're gonna put in 2 reverbs here, and I don't usually do aux tracks out by themselves, but sometimes I can. It's I kind of want to show things without having to make folders. Let's just go to Track Manager, View Track Manager, CP. I kind of do want to show stuff that are in folders sometimes. Set this. Go folders. Happens if I put those tracks that are in folders. Take away most of these. And I'm going to actually delete this track. Can I do it? Yep. Okay. But I still want to be able to see the bass. Yep, which I do. Delete this track. This track. Horns, I don't want to see the trumpet or sax track. Seeing things I don't think I should see. Vocals, percussion. Level. Delete this track. And I'm going to add a no, you know what? I'm going to put this this is going to be reverb, and this is going to be so I'm going to use Valhalla Vintage Verb on both of these and set this up. Actually, before I do any of this, let me select a bunch of tracks here, not the folders. And yeah, I'm really trying to make sure that I know how people use this universal audio stuff and that I can use it the way they do, and it's not going to crash the stuff that they're using. Computer. Yeah, I'm going to add this to selected tracks. Who knows what this does, but people insist on putting this on their plugins, and it does add some latency. So I'm not so sure about this, but I'm just going to leave this be. Okay, so now I'm going to put Valhalla Room. Let's say, let's just do Valhalla Room. Actually, let's do Vintage Verb. I think they have an ambience mode. Do they? Yeah, ambience mode. Okay. And for the other one, I'm going to do Valhalla Room. This one's going to be Valhalla Room. First one. Color now. 100% wet. They're saying mode room. Let's do it. A times 250 to 750. Let's just say 500. going to go right in the middle of these. Pre-delay 2 to 25, so I'm going to go with 12. Distance 1.5%. I don't know how to do distance. It's probably going to be a treble thing. Elections, more early, less late. Let's go half C's on that. No mod. And distance 1 to 5%. What does that mean? If I'm close, I'm not going to cut much, but I am going to take all the mud out. Let me see if they actually say something about that. Put an EQ before, yeah. But only gonna high pass the 350 on both of these. Base multiplier, is that for the time? Scales reverb decay time. Okay, I don't care about that. Oh, okay, so here's the distance. So I'm going to make it very close. I think that's okay. So now for the room, percent wet. .5 seconds. Nice hearing from Kenny himself. Kenny G, man. All right. Pre-delays go 30 milliseconds. It's early, more late. Size. Can I? Okay, hold on. That. Okay. Actually, probably better off using vintage verb for this. Low cut again. Make do 350. Sometimes that might be too much. Like I'm going to lose some of the thump. Maybe I'll go down. Depth, early and late. Okay. Lower depth means more early. So this is more late. So that should be good. Okay. And for these, maybe I put send from all of the tracks. So they're saying some of each instrument to each of these channels. Woohoo! All right. Well, let's see how that goes. But I mean, I'm going to be sitting here mixing down. There's not an easy way to start yanking stuff, so I'm not super sure I want to do that yet. I do definitely want to put the vocals in there. And he's actually got a way to do this, but let me route the vocals here. Oh, I wish I wouldn't do that. Post fader, post pan. I mean, I know there's another way to do it. I could just click here and then add a send to why am I not seeing the ambience track? View track manager. It's showing. Okay, why am I not seeing the ambience track? Is it show tracks that have receives? Well, how come I was seeing the room reverb before? I have no idea what's going on. Okay, whatever. Let's see. Okay, so now here's a problem. Oh man, okay. So yeah, this is a slight problem. It's not really a massive one, but if I turn down the vocal group, then these go away. These should actually be in every single track, but I think they're trying to use it to like glue stuff together. But you know, you see the problem. If I turn down the folder, it'll still have the same send value to those. See, a lot of people do, like on the old console days where you had all the effects on separate buses. I don't know that that's how I'd like to do it here, because it's going to be affected. I mean, it's not going to be affected by the bus level. That's not good. I could send it from each bus, but that might just make for a smeary mess. I think, then again, sometimes you want, like, let's say you got a compressor on your bus, but you want the reverb send to be pretty steady. You don't want the reverb getting bounced around by your compressor. But I think that what I really want to do here is, I think I want to put these in each track, or in each group, and I don't want to see them on there. How did that work? Okay, hold on. Show tracks that have received. So I do want to see that. Tracks that are in folders, I don't think so. Okay, there we go. Those. Oh, you know what? The problem is, am I going to have... Nope, I got no receives. Okay. Let's see if that's true for the first ones. There shouldn't be anything going on in your reverbs right now. Yep, okay, good. Yeah, again, I don't normally work this way, so I don't know how good or bad of an idea this is. I don't think I want it on the bass. Well, since these are folders, the keys, guitar, and bass, I'll give them their own reverb thing. I guess that'll be okay. Yeah, let me do that. Okay, so those ones are going to be getting from the guitar, bass, and keyboards. Receives. And I don't think you can add multiple ones at the same time with that. Bass, not that I really want the bass in there. See, I just don't work this way. But it's nice to learn how.
I just can't see, 'cause you never do that to me. Being around you is all I see. Yeah. Oh, we ought to stay together, loving you weather. Times are good or bad, happy and sad. Come on, Controversy.
You know, normally I don't want to hear any reverb on the bass, but that actually sounds kind of cool. I'm gonna turn these down for now, but yeah, interesting. I didn't think that was gonna be at all cool. The other thing is, can you? I also just want to throw these two on the bus itself. I know this is nowhere near as fast as I usually work, but I'm trying to learn something new. So can I select multiple tracks, drag, and drop into there? Nope, that only does the one. Yeah, there's a couple things that we could use a little bit better. Because I really could just put these two on the bus, but then I'd have to like make mix, and yeah, that's not worth it. Just do it this way. That. Yeah, I know. I really don't work this way. I'm sure there's a way faster way to do this for what I'm doing. Let's see. It's really going to sound like it's a wash and reverb. So I'm going to turn these guys way down for now.
My name is Jabari Prevost. I'm here with Shades of Love. Shades of Love, everybody. And in a little bit, we're going to bring up Rhea Davis. How about a hand for Rhea Davis?
You know, when I'm actually mixing at this stuff, I really do just have the two whatever reverbs, and that would actually work. It's just I know that me mixing here, you know, with buses and stuff, I'm gonna break some stuff. Funny, somebody's having trouble with a problem and that we're having at our jumps. All right, let me stop messing with that. Look, I haven't even done anything yet, and I'm just messing with. This is just there's got to be a faster way to do this. So, like for instance, here's the percussion one. So I'm gonna go percussion one. I gotta add another one. I gotta start all the way over. I gotta scroll it again. This seems weird. Percussion 3, 4, and then room. But again, you know, this is just the kind of things. Like if you don't do it, you don't know. And yeah, I'm sure there's a faster way. The percussion should all be in there, right? Room. Got all four. It's got all four. And again, this probably needs to go way down. Let's see how this is. That's kind of nice. Okay. Bass, I'm just going to turn down. I'm surprised how much that reverb doesn't bug me, but it's still weird. Ambience one actually works. I'm surprised, man. I thought that bass would sound horrible on the reverb. Vocals. Yeah, I normally have. Oh, okay, this is only going to two places, so it's going there. That's going there, and that may be cranking anyway. Not bad.
I heard some of y'all. Let's stay together.
I DQ that a lot more.
And what? Weather. Times are bad. That's it. Ah, yes. Bad, heavy and sad. Why do people break up?
Nice. Oh, did I put trumpet and sax in the here? No, I didn't. Oh, no, because I have them in horns. Okay. I think I just did something dumb. Trumpet, and sax. Yeah, I don't need them twice. Trumpet and no sax. So Kenny's saying that you can do multiple. Let's find out. I'm going to do all the drums, even though this is really a bad idea. But Kenny's saying that I can hold shift. Oh, that does it. Oh, he says there's a way to choose pre or post before. Okay, let me undo that real quick. Oh man, this could be a massive time saver. Then you can choose pre or post first. Yes, I want to know how to do that. That's huge. I still want like some gated reverbs and junk on here. Oh man, it's getting busy around here. Normally I'd be off to the skate park, but I'm still not while you drag, but changed this before. Okay, let me see. Change it in preferences. Pre-fader, pre-effects. Okay, that'll work. Okay, so I'm just going to do this now. So ambience. Oh, I did it wrong. I did it wrong. Sorry. Undo. Oh, I don't know which end. Track send. Okay, so hold shift. That does them all. Shift. That does them all. Okay. All right, see, learn something new every day. Okay, so that is horrible, but that's okay. Let's see. All right. I better split. I know I didn't get anywhere on this yet, but I will.